Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Riolo, and I'm a reading teacher at Pleasant Valley Primary School. Today, we're going to be reading a book together called What Can Swim? Before we read our book, we're going to be doing some word work, and we're going to be learning some new words. You'll only need a few things for our lesson today. If you have them, you could find some magnetic letters or some letter tiles from games like Scrabble or Boggle. If you don't have anything like that, you can make letter tiles by cutting up little pieces of paper and writing the alphabet on those little pieces of paper, or Post-it notes. Those will work too. So go ahead and pause the video and grab either your letter tiles or pieces of paper and a pencil. I'll wait for you. All right, welcome back. So today we're going to be learning a new word that we're going to see in our book today, and that word is can. Go ahead and read this word with me. Can. Let's see the names of each of these letters. C-A-N, can. I'm going to play a game with you called What's Missing. So I'm going to take a letter away, and I want you to think of what's missing. What letter is missing? Did you say the letter A? Very good. Let's read our word, can. Okay, take a picture of it in your mind. All right. What's missing now? Yes, if you said the letter N, you were correct. Our letter N. Let's say our word again, can. Okay, this time I'm going to try to trick you. I took away two letters. Can you think of the two letters? C-A-N. Can. Very good. I would like you to build the word can with either your letters or your paper tiles, and you can write the letter C on one tile, A on another tile, and N on another scrap of paper. And you can lay the letters out to make the word can right in front of you on the table. I'll give you a moment to do that. All right. We are going to play a game called Mix and Fix. So once you have your word can built, we're going to take and we're going to mix those letters up in front of you and see if you can remember how to build the word can. Go ahead and see if you can build it. So first you'll slide your C. What letter comes next? The letter A. And what's your last letter? The letter N. Good. Go ahead and build, or say, let's say the word slowly. Can. C-A-N, can. Let's mix and fix that one last time. Mix it up and rebuild it. What letter comes first? And your next letter A. What's your last letter? N. Let's read the word can. Now we're going to table write it. So I want you to take and pretend like your finger is your pencil, and you're going to just write right underneath on the table in front of you. Let's start with our letter C. We're going to up, pull back, around to make a C. Here we go. C-A-N, can. Very good. We're going to see this word can in our story a lot today. Another word that we're going to see a lot in our story today is the word here. I'm going to build the word here for you just so you can get a refresher of the word here. This is another word we're going to see a lot, and this is another one of our high frequency words, here. All right, take a picture of that in your mind and try to remember it when we see it in our book. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to look at our book. So this is a book called What Can Swim, and this is a nonfiction text about animals that can swim. This book is written by Michelle Dufresne, and this is a great book because there's an animal I think you're probably going to be a little bit surprised to see in this story. I know that the first time I read this book, I was surprised to see this animal in there. I want you to think for a moment about what animals you might see in here. So what animals do you know of that can swim? If there's somebody in the room with you, why don't you share two animals that you can think of that you might see in this book, What Can Swim? And if there is nobody in the room with you, you can just say them out loud to yourself. Good. So you've got that prediction up in your mind. Let's look through our story here. This is our title page, What Can Swim? And I see a different animal on the title page than was on the cover. And I love dolphins. So does anybody know the name of this animal? This is called a hippopotamus. That's a very long word. And if we look over here at our text page, I can see the word hippopotamus. And I also see two words that we reviewed today. I see the word can and I see the word here. Can you point to those two words on the screen? First, let's point to the word can. Good, it's right here. Good. Can you also find our word here? It's that very first word on the screen, here. All right, let's continue to take a little book walk through our text. Now this, I was so surprised by. How many of you were expecting to see a tiger in this book? I was very surprised. But tigers can swim, so they do belong in this book. All right, let's look at our next page. This is another word that starts with the letter T. This is called a turtle. See if you can look over at our text or the words, and if you can point to the word turtle. I see it on there 2 times. Can you see the word turtle 2 times? I see it right here, and I see it right here. Very good. There's a turtle, and that looks like some beautiful water to be swimming in. Now, we saw this animal on our title page. This is called a dolphin. Dolphin, dolphin. See if you can find the word dolphin. It starts with the letter D. I see it 2 times. I see it here, and I see it here. Let's look at our next page. There is a crocodile swimming in that water. Can you see the crocodile? Ooh, I would not want to be swimming with crocodiles. I can see the word crocodile 2 times on this, and I also want you to see if you can remember where our word here is. See if you can point to here, and see if you can find our word can. Right there. Okay. Now this is our very last page in our text, and this is a nonfiction text, which means that it's true. We're going to learn something from this book, and we're going to learn about different animals that can swim. This is called a glossary, and a glossary is found, and it gives us the different animals that we have read about in our story. And so I can see here that we have a crocodile, a dolphin, a hippopotamus, a tiger, which was so surprising to me, and a turtle. So those are all the animals that we are going to read in this text, What Can Swim? As we're reading today, I would like you to take your finger and kind of follow along in the text with me and read what you can. Let's read our title page together. What can swim? We're going to turn the page. Okay. Here is a hippopotamus. A hippopotamus can swim. Very nice. How many of you have seen hippopotamuses at the zoo? Okay. Let's read our next page. Finger under the word here, and let's read. Here is a tiger. A tiger can swim too. That was kind of surprising to me. Let's turn the page. That looks like some beautiful water to be swimming in. Let's put our finger under the word here. Here is a turtle. A turtle can swim. Let's be thinking here about our last page. What is this called? A dolphin. Here we go. Finger under the word here. Here is a dolphin. A dolphin can swim too. Finger under the word here. Here is a crocodile. A crocodile can swim. And we're back here to our glossary. Well, thank you for reading with me today, boys and girls. Before we're done reading, though, I want us to think about, on this page, our glossary, I would like you to look at two animals that are on this page, and I want you to think about how those two animals are the same. And if there's somebody in the room with you, I'd like you to tell them how those two animals are the same. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Now I would like you to pick two different animals on this page and think about how those two animals are different. What is different about those two animals? And share that with somebody or share it with yourself. All right, very good. Thank you for sharing today, boys and girls. Well, I invite you to rewind the video and see if you can turn the sound down and see if you can read the book all by yourself without listening to the words that I'm reading. Before we're done for today, though, I'm going to come back to this page, and we are going to do a little bit of word study or word work. And to do the word work with me, you can do it with me on my board, but if you want to build the words yourself, then what you'll need to get is some pieces of paper to write some different alphabet letters on, or use your tiles that you have that we were using earlier today. And I'll show you the letters that we're going to need today. We're going to need the letter A, the letter D, G, H, O, T. So I'm going to have you pause the video and collect these letters, and I'll have you lay them out on the table in front of you in this order here. So go ahead and I'll see you soon. All right, welcome back. I hope you were able to find some paper to write your letters on or something else to use. Today we're going to practice building some words with these letters. Now before we start, I want to see if you can find the two vowels that are on this page. So vowels are our letters A, E, I, O, and U. Which of these two letters are vowels that we have on our building board today? I see this one. This is the letter A. That's one of our vowels. And our second vowel is this letter O. So the rest of these letters, we call them consonants. So we either have consonants or vowels. All right, I'm going to slide my two vowels back up to the top, and we're going to do some building. So we're going to build words today that have three sounds in them. And so that's why I have these three color tiles here. I would like you to first build the word dog. So let's listen for the sounds in dog. Dog. D, A, G. Dog. Now I want you to slide those sounds down as we say it really slow. Dog. D. What letter says D? Slide your D down. Let's move to our next one. D, A. That's one of our vowels. A. That's our vowel O. D, A, G. Which letter says G? That's our letter G. Good. Let's touch and say our sounds. D, A, G. Let's blend them slowly. Dog. Let's say it fast like a word. Dog. Now, if I wanted to turn the word dog into the word hog, I need to change this D to a different letter. Let's say the word hog. Og. Hog. What letter says pull that letter down? That's our letter H. Good. Let's check it. Let's touch and say our sounds. Og. Let's blend it slowly. Hog. Let's say it fast like a word. Hog. Now, if I wanted to turn the word hog into the word hot, let's think of what letter we need to change. T. Ooh, I need to change that last letter. What would make the sound t, t, t? That's right, our letter T. Slide that letter T down. Let's touch and say our sounds. T. Let's blend it slowly. Hot. Fast like a word. Hot. Very good. Now, we're going to make one last change, and we're going to change our vowel. So we're going to make the word hot into the word hat. Let's say our sounds slowly. Ah. What letter says ah, ah, ah? That's our letter A. Let's touch and say our sounds. At. Let's blend it slowly. Hat. Let's say it fast like a word. Hat. Very good building today, boys and girls. So I challenge you to get a piece of paper and use these letters to see if you can make the words that we've made together and see if you can write those words down. Or I challenge you to see if you can find some other letters to make different words, like maybe if I wanted to take the H away and I had a letter, which I don't have my letters sitting here, so I'm just going to write it. Maybe I know that if I put the letter S right there, I could make the word sat. And another challenge I have for you is to do a little bit of writing about our book that we read today. And something you could write about is you could write about an animal that you know of that swims, or you could write about your favorite animal that we saw or read about in our book today. So it's been great learning and reading with you, and I will see you next time. Take care.